I'm Clark Becker. I'm director of the Colorado Rural Workforce Consortium. We're here to kick off the beginning of our virtual workforce centers at the library project, and this is the first important step. The technology that's going to be available here in Pueblo is going to be different than we'll have in the other parts of the state, but it's an important piece of the entire project as we try to connect our workforce centers to the job seekers, many of which are using the libraries in the first place.
Welcome to the Pueblo West Library. My name is John Walker, and I want to thank you for being here today. It's my privilege to serve as the Executive Director for the Pueblo City County Library District, and it's an honor to be here this morning to kick off the grand opening celebration for our new virtual workforce center in partnership with a number of entities that we'll talk about in just a moment. This partnership entails providing enhanced job-seeking services and support for those living in this area of Pueblo County and areas surrounding Pueblo, including Florence, Penrose, and stretching all the way to Canyon City. Of course, the economic and job challenges in our area and in the nation at large are well documented, and this effort here in the library is something that's utilizing the latest in distance education technologies to help connect job seekers with employment services. And I think it's an important step for the public library in contributing to a positive solution to address the problems facing our country today with regard to employment. The Pueblo City County Library District has had a real and positive partnership with the Workforce Center in Pueblo for a number of years. And today's unveiling of the virtual Workforce Center at the Pueblo West Library represents just another important step in this partnership. Of course, the library is a place for lifelong learning and engagement with information and ideas, and all of our services at the public library, of course, are free and open to the public. The virtual workforce center that we're unveiling today at the Pueblo West Library stands foursquare in this same spirit and in support of these principles. Speaking on behalf of the Pueblo City County Library District, I'm proud that we are able to collaborate in bringing this important service to our broader community. Now, I would like to take just a couple of minutes to recognize some of the individuals and institutions who have played an important role in helping us realize this new service. Then we would like to do a ribbon cutting to unveil the new service with some of our chamber institutions here in our communities, and then we'll show off the service. First, in recognition of some of the partners in this program, I'd like to simply name some individuals and also their institutions, and starting in no particular order, Jamie Allier with the Colorado State Library. Jamie? Yes. In a moment, we're going to hear from Clark Becker, but I'd also like to acknowledge Clark Becker with the Colorado Rural Workforce Consortium. Clark, thank you. Also with us today from the workforce is John Martinez, Pueblo Upper Arkansas Workforce Region. John, thank you. A couple of other really important individuals as a part of this process, which has been in development for a little bit of time, are, it would be a mistake if I didn't mention them and acknowledge their contributions. First of all, Catherine Romero. Catherine, are you here today? There she is. Catherine is now with the Colorado Department of Human Services, but was with Colorado Workforce and was instrumental in the early stages of this program. In addition, I would also like to acknowledge and recognize Deborah Kraut. Deborah is our business services librarian here at the Pueblo West Library, and has learned a lot and taught me a lot as we've gone through this process. So thank you, Deborah. I think it would also be important for us today to acknowledge some of our officials who are here with us today and acknowledge their support for libraries in general and for this project in particular. First of all, I'd like to introduce Mike French, who is with the Pueblo West Metro Board. Mike, there's Mike at the very front. Mike, thank you very much. Jack Johnston. Jack is the Pueblo West Metro District Manager. Thank you, Jack. And also Mr. Jeff Chostner, County Commissioner Jeff Chostner. Jeff. I'd also be remiss if I didn't mention, in terms of economic development, the former president of PEDCO is here, Dan Cinta. Dan, thank you for being here today. Thank you to all of our partners and to all of our supporters for this project and bringing this to fruition today and as we move into the future. Now it's my great honor to introduce and ask to come to the podium Clark Becker with the Workforce Consortium. Clark.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I have a responsibility here, so don't take that away from me here. But good morning, and I do get to be the director of the Colorado Rural Workforce Consortium, part of the Department of Labor and Employment, Colorado Department of Labor and Employment, and it is just a real thrill for me to be here. And I'm glad John was already recognized. Cliff Dykes is here also from the Pueblo Workforce Center. Cliff is around here somewhere back, and I think we're going to see some other folks. And then I think Deanna Yee, who just sat down in front of me, who is on our staff in Denver, the admin team, who is really the glue that is bringing this project together. Any success that I've ever enjoyed in my life is directly proportionate to the quality of people around me. And certainly on our staff and our workforce system and the consortium, we're really blessed to have really talented people. But part of that success also, Jamie, was we got to know each other in their partnership with the Colorado State Library System. And Jean is a member of our consortium board with the State Library System. And so we're just really excited about where this goes. And some of you may not realize that our Rural Workforce Consortium is made up of 11 of our 19 workforce regions across Colorado. We have 52 counties with 34 offices in 32 of those counties, which means we have 20 counties in Colorado that do not have a workforce presence. Now, you're fortunate to have this strength here in Pueblo. But it's something that my staff has heard me say many, many times, and I'm glad to hear them repeat it from time to time. But I heard a presentation a while back about what would Google do, and it was relative to economic development. And one of the things that resonated with me as a success that Google has is they do what they do best, and they link to the rest. And as I heard that, I thought that's really what our Rural Workforce Consortium is all about. We can't do it all as a workforce system. So we have to look for those partnership opportunities so that we can do what we do best and link to those others to make it happen. And so working with our library friends, and this is the first important step that we will actually cut the ribbon about the early September, where the governor will hopefully be involved, and I know the governor certainly is incredibly excited and supportive of this, where we will engage 10 of our workforce, 9 more of our workforce offices connected to 30 of our libraries across rural Colorado, so that we'll have a virtual platform where job seekers and businesses can come into that library and actually communicate, share documents with workforce professionals, better serving the people of Colorado. So we're just excited with this technology because this technology is not going to exist anywhere other than Pueblo, in the Pueblo region. So we're particularly excited, and John, I know, has some great plans with Cliff and everybody as to the things that will be able to happen with this wonderful technology. So thank you for the opportunity to be here and celebrate with you all today. We're really proud of what's happening here in the Pueblo and Pueblo West as we move this forward. So I wanted to keep this short, it is my opportunity to introduce with the Greater Pueblo Chamber of Commerce, Phyllis Samoa is going to come up and add some thoughts to this, so thank you again. Hadn't met you first, so nice
to meet you as well. Thank you. Well, congratulations, and thank you for having the Pueblo Chamber be a part of this. We're so proud of everything that the libraries do for our community. It's something that we're proud to promote to our visitors and people who are thinking of relocating to Pueblo, and of course all our students and everyone that's here. And now to combine it with Pueblo Workforce. I know Workforce, we've partnered with them many times when we're working with businesses. They not only do a great job in letting people come into their areas and then finding them jobs, but they work so well with the companies, working with them to find the jobs as well too. So I know we've done small jobs and big jobs with them, and they are great at doing both. Kathy and Cliff, they've always been very active with the Pueblo Chamber, making sure that if something's happening, they know about it, and they're going to make sure that they get it done. Well, now the technology that they're bringing now with the Virtual Workforce Center here at this library in Pueblo West, congratulations to everyone involved. Kathy, thank you for being part of the startup with that. Proud to be your friend with us as well too. So congratulations with that on behalf of the Greater Pueblo Chamber of Commerce. And of course, if you need anything from us, always feel free to call us. Thank you.
Well, good morning. Thank you again for the invitation. My name is Stephen Trujillo. I'm from the Latino Chamber of Commerce, and it's a great pleasure to be here today and to help celebrate really a milestone when we talk about these programs. And three words that really came to mind as I learned more about the programs, that was collaboration, innovation, and passion. When you think about what the Pueblo County Library District does for Pueblo and the Pueblo West, it takes a lot of collaboration to pull together the resources, to identify what it is that the community needs. And from that point, it takes innovation with the technology and the things that we have at our fingertips, essentially, to utilize, and the simple passion to serve Pueblo, to serve the other areas. And I think when you combine those things, you have all of these celebrations, and one of those today, of what we're moving forward with. And we are so proud at the Latino Chamber to be a part of that. We're so very proud to help support in any way that we can. And when you combine those three, the passion, the innovation, and the collaboration, things happen and things move forward for the better of our communities. And I think that is something to truly be proud of and to celebrate. So on behalf of all of us at the Latino Chamber of Commerce, congratulations to John and everyone that was a part of the project. We are so very proud to send information and resources your way and to help support in any way that we can. So congratulations, and know that if there's anything that we could ever do, please give us a call. So thank you again for everything and your support. I would also at this time like to introduce Carla Genova, the president from the Pueblo West Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning, and I would just like to start by saying another thank you to everybody for attending today and coming out and helping us celebrate this truly grand combination of the workforce working together with the Pueblo West Library and really bringing this opportunity to our community. If you live or work in Pueblo West, you know that the Pueblo West Library is the center point of the community. It's not only our library, but it's our place that we hold meetings. The Chamber has held our expos here. You can come and rent your DVDs, your books, games, movies. And it's also a really good landmark, in all honesty, when you're giving people directions in the community, because everybody knows where the library is. All kidding aside, the Pueblo West Library is important to our community. It has been a true asset since it opened October of 1997. This latest edition is truly adding a valuable asset to the library. It's a high-tech resource that's going to allow people the opportunity to come and remotely job train, weekly job training, and be able to interview remotely, which is just amazing to me. So on behalf of the Pueblo West Chamber of Commerce, I would like to thank Mr. Walker, the library, everybody who has come out today, for allowing the Pueblo West Chamber to participate. I'll keep my comments short because I'm really excited to see what what all this is about. I would like to do the ribbon cutting now, so if I may have the folks come on up, please.
Do you have a ribbon you're going to pull?
Yes, we do.
Very good. So they're going to put up a ribbon, and as they put up the ribbon, I'd like to ask some individuals to step forward, please, to help with the ribbon cutting. Deb, Cindy Shimizu, Cindy, John, Mr. Chostner, if you would come up, Clark, if you would come up, Jamie from the State Library, if you would also come up.
Okay, are we ready? Ready. Everybody's got their scissors? Cameras ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Pueblo West Chamber of Commerce would like to present you with this plaque commemorating the ribbon cutting, so you can hang that with pride.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, I think, Deb, do you have something where you're going to exchange some information with
Mark is
Mark?
going to just tell us a few things about what they do at the Workforce Center. And you saw how easy that was to connect. With a touch of a button, we have this live connection. So, Mark, take it away.
With the aid of this presentation, we can actually do live to live like we're doing today, point to point. And just bear with me, I'm going to get you on a demonstration of what other capabilities are.
The virtual technology provides a video link from our Workforce Center to the screen here at the library and back, so that it allows people to have a classroom type setup to get orientations or trainings with our veterans, with other job seekers. We can have businesses that specifically want to interview or train a group of people. We do a lot of those different kinds of programs. So this allows a larger group to be able to have face-to-face contact with workforce professionals as we prepare them to enter into the job that we hopefully can help them find.
My name is Deborah Kraut. I am the business librarian for the Pueblo City County Library District. We have just hosted a ribbon cutting for the Virtual Workforce Center at the Pueblo West Library. And this is a unique part of the Virtual Workforce Center at the library, which has been sponsored by the Colorado Rural Workforce Consortium. And we are the one library in the state hosting a pilot program to present training taking place at the Pueblo Workforce Center downtown through audio, video, real-time connection at the Pueblo West Library, which saves people the cost and time of having to commute downtown for this important part of their job seeking. It lets them come into the library at Pueblo West outside of an urban area to participate in training programs that are offered by the Pueblo Workforce Center.
What does a resume offer to you that an application doesn't?
It gives you the opportunity for the employer to see more of your skills, because you can outline what your skills are, what you've done at your previous employers.
If an employer is looking to provide some training to a group of folks, you heard some of the conversations, it really would be available anyway. It's open to the public, so the patrons that utilize the library here, as well as the people that come to the Workforce Center. We have an incredible number of partnerships with our economic developers, with our community colleges, with the businesses, and with people that are just job seekers looking for work.
Due to the current economic circumstances, unemployment in Pueblo County is particularly high. This is a unique opportunity to participate in important steps for your job search at the Pueblo West Library. Please join us.